We have time for a few questions. If you could identify yourself and who you address your question to, and the microphones. I'll take the gentleman in the middle there.
Hello, my name is Abduweli Garayara from Universal TV. I have two questions, one for Xassan Sheikh and another one is Ashton. First is, this conference is not the first conference for Somalia.
It's not?
It's not the first conference for Somalia. What do you think it can be achieved around this time? It's a difference in another conference. And I have another question for Mr. President. What is the can you explain what is the New Deal conference? And also, what do you think it can change this conference in the situation in Somalia?
Thank you. Well, thank you very much. And the New Deal is completely an international principle based on the latest Busan declaration in South Korea, whereby the world has established this instrument for the post-conflict environment. It has been done to all those countries that emerged from the conflict. The uniqueness of it is it's owned by the local people and is led by the local people. That's why the wide consultations has been made inside Somalia for all Somalis to own. And that's why the government of Somalia has been given a leading role on combining the efforts together. Today, here we came to process with all those Somalis who participated the consultations and identification of the priorities. They are here to witness with us on what they have decided, how the world received it and reacted. And all of them, they are available in the conference hall with a very, very much grateful and happy.
And in a way, the answer to your first question leads on from that, because what today was about was bringing together people from Somalia, from civil society, from parliament, from the regions, and of course the federal government, in with many different people from the international community, from different countries, from different organizations, all committed to working together. And as the President says, the point about this compact is it's based upon what the people of Somalia have said, what the people of Somalia are looking for. They're looking for democracy, they're looking for freedom, they're looking for stability and security, they're looking for their rights to be respected, they're looking for an economic future, a future of education for their children, all of the things that, frankly, people in most societies would put at their list of things that they need and want. And our objective was to find ways that we could develop a real plan with the resources to back it up, but a real plan of how you get from here to delivering for the people the things that they want. And I think we've made a great start. It's a 3-year plan. There'll be more plans. And it's a living document. It's a living plan. It will change as the needs change and as the people tell us more of what they want. But it is for them.
The lady in the 4th row had her hand up.
Bonjour, pardonnez-moi, je parle que le français, Madame Ashton. Je ne sais pas si vous comprenez le français.
Oui, oui, je comprends le français.
Oui, alors j'ai une question.
Mais je n'écoute très bien.
D'accord, j'ai une question pour vous et j'ai une question pour le président de la Somalie, M. Ashton. Je vais commencer par le président. raalliga ahaada af ingiriisiga kuma hadlaa faransiiskan ku hadlaa madaxweyne waan ku salaamaya waxaan doonayaa inaan su-aal ku weydiiyo su-aashaasi waxa weeye ururo badan ama gobollo badan oo Soomaaliya ayaa ka soo qaybgalay shirka kan aadna waan ugu faraxnay anigu waxaan ka soo jeedaa gobolka la yiraahdo saddexda gobol la yiraahdo Khaatuma State of Somalia kumana soo darin shirka kan waad naga reebtay waxaan doonayaa inaan ku weydiiyo Khaatuma State of Somalia iyo dad kale oo Soomaaliyeed sida Awdal State ummad kale oo Soomaaliyeed oo Soomaalinimada jecel maxaad uga reebtay mise madaxweyne ma umatiid iiga jawaabtaa adoo raalli iga ah.
I don't understand, but he's smiling. Yeah. So. I hope that's good.
Well, okay, this is a local issue. So very local. aad iyo aad u mahadsan tahay. Su'aal aad iyo aad muhiim u waaye. Sida ay hadda ayadu u sheegtay documentigan compactiga la leeyahay maanta halkan lagu waxeeyay waa documenti nool oo soconayo oo marba maxaan ku iraadaayay intii la gaari karay iyo intii kale ka dhiman aan ku soo dari doono qof Soomaali ah oo xuquuq ahaan looga saaray ma jirto. mushkilada dalka duruufaha ku sugan yahay waa taqaanaa gaari weyto si oo loo gaari waaye oo obstacle si xanibaadyo ay jiraan way jirtaa laakiin qof Soomaali ah oo xuquuqdiisa la bixinaya ma jirto. intii hadda la gaarin waa inta halkan la keenay ama tala wax ku soo biirisay inta dhimanna way ku biiri doontaa. documentigan waa documenti nool oo soconayo maanta kuma ekaanin kumana dhama marka waxaan rajaynaynaa stageska dambe insha Allah dadka reer Khaatumo iyo dadka kale oo dhanba inay ku soo biiri doonaan. waa mahadsantahay.
waad mahadsantahay. Sorry, maintenant c'est pour vous s'il vous plaît madame Ashton. Comme je viens de dire notre président, je suis originaire d'une région qui est entre Somaliland et Puntland qui s'appelle Sol Sanag Ain, qui est ancienne colonie de la Grande-Bretagne. Malheureusement, Khartoum est state of Somalia.
I'm sorry, I'm just asking
Vous
because
pouvez
I
parler un
can't
peu
hear
plus
you.
fort, s'il vous plaît.
D'accord.
Oui, oui.
Malgré, je suis originaire du nord de la Somalie, de cette région où on est en conflit actuellement avec Somaliland, où il y a beaucoup de difficultés, des viols de femmes, des choses très graves. On n'est pas invité ici. Nous ne sommes pas invités, madame, pardonnez-moi, je veux profiter de cette occasion, je vous remercie. Nous ne sommes pas invités de cette conférence et nous voudrions vous rendre compte, peut-être vous n'êtes pas au courant, nous ne sommes pas invités et nous ne bénéficions pas aucune...
Because I'm sorry, je m'excuse, mais c'est très difficile à écouter ici parce que le micro. Mais je comprends maintenant. Je répondrai en anglais parce que c'est plus facile pour moi. C'est très important pour moi. This morning, civil society was represented at the breakfast meeting. We've had civil society with us throughout. Your point about women and the difficulties in your region of violence, it's been a theme throughout the day of people being very concerned that some of the work that we do must be focused very directly on the issues that affect women in terms of security and stability. But overall, there is no future for any country that fails to include the women in their political and economic life. I say that everywhere I go, in every country I go to. And I would say of this country too, it's so important that women can play their proper role throughout political, economic and social life. And with civil society represented today, with the women I've met today, you have some fantastic women who are playing such a strong role, and I pay tribute to them.
I'm going to take one final question from the gentleman there with the blue tie in the third row.
Thank you very much. My name is Liban Noah. My question is specifically to Baroness Ashton. The amount of money that you pledge into Somalia is basically mesmerizing. It's a lot of money. It's a huge amount of money. We thank you for that. But often we find ourselves, our government have a moment task to deal with a lot of issues about Somalia. The main one of it is to be security. Now, in reality, we often know that our government is suffering in a cash flow. They cannot even pay their soldiers, the police, to secure. The Europeans are pledging a lot of money, but we're not receiving any of it, and our government are starving. And because they cannot pay the basic salaries to the soldiers who are dying. So we know that Somalia has been hyped for corruption many times. The UN is using this gossip often about Somali corruptions, but you promised to start with new slate, new clean sheet for the Somali government. So we need to be realistic and help the Somali government to deal with these specific issues, because without cash flows, without money, our government cannot achieve the things the moment tasks are waiting for them.
No, it's a very important point. Look, the promise of the European Union over the last 22 years is that every euro we pledge, we deliver. And every euro that we have pledged, we will deliver to you. Because we know how important it is not to make the pledge, but to deliver on the promise. And that promise we will deliver on. There is a broader question, which is when you look at the range of things that Somalia needs, it's not just about the money. Providing security for people is about much more than that. It's about literally having a police force that can function and support people in communities. It's about the economic life of a town or a village where people feel that they are secure in their family, that they can provide for each other. It's about the security of the next generation, having the education that they need for them for the future. It's about people feeling safe. It's about women participating in all aspects of life. It's about a government that's able to function properly. And I tell you, the President has spent a long time with me today talking about how to build capacity in the institutions in Somalia and how we can help to achieve that from people all over the European Union who have experience and knowledge that they would love to share with the people in Somalia. So our pledges are real. And you've absolutely hit on the heart of why today was different, because it wasn't just a pledging conference. This was about an agreement, a compact for the people of Somalia with all of the countries and organizations represented. We will stand together and we will deliver, I promise.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much. I would just like to say a few words in Somali, so my international partners, I will excuse me them. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu salam ala rasulillah. Maanta waxaan halkan kusoo gabagaboobay shirkii loo yimid Brussels oo New Deal ka ahaa. Sida aad la wada socotaan, lacag ka badan 1.8 million ama 1.8 bilyan oo euro ayaa lagu ballan qaaday in Soomaaliya lagu saacidayo. Wuu ka duwan yahay shirkan shirarkii hore oo dhici jiray, wuxuu uga duwan yahay baahidaasi ballanqaadkaas waxaa lagu sameeyay baahida iyo muhiimadaha dadka Soomaaliyeed ay soo bandhigeen guud ahaantood kadib 3 bilood oo wada tashi ballaaran oo la wada sameeyay kadib ayaa waxaa la soo cayimay baahidaasina dalka Soomaaliya intiisa badan oo dhan waa wax laga soo ururiyay ballanqaadka maanta la sameeyay marka waxaa lagu sameeyay baahidaas dadka Soomaaliyeed ay leeyihiin hay-ado kale oo ama international NGO ama ciidamada AMISOM ama cid kale oo lug ku leh ama iskale lacagtan ama wax ku leh ma jirto. Lacagtan dhammaanteed waxaa iskale dadka Soomaaliyeed, waxaana muxuu ahay loo sameeyay, loo ballan qaaday, lagu heshiiyey in la dhiso mechanism ama qaab lagu maamulo lacagaha dawladda Soomaaliyana ay u tahay hoggaan internationaliska lacagta bixiyayna ay qayb ka yihiin sida lacagta loo bixinayo. Lacagtan waxaa loogu talagalay 3 sano ee soo socota Soomaaliya guud ahaan meel walba ka mid inay gaarto, hadday tahay education, hadday tahay health, hadday tahay security, hadday tahay muxuu ahay justice iyo systemkeena cadaaladda, hadday tahay reconciliation and peace building, dib u heshiisiinta iyo nabad dhisidda iyo dawlad dhisidda. Intaas ayaa loogu talagalay lacagta. aad iyo aad ayaa waxaa loo qaabeeyay mechanismadii ama qaabkii dabagal loogu sameyn lahaa ballanqaadadaana inay yimaadaan. waana rajaynaynaa inay yimaadaan, waana sii socon doonaa, waa sii daba joogi doonaa. shirka maanta kuma dhammaanin, guddiyaa samaysan dabagal wixii maanta lagu dhawaaqay ama la sameysay dabagalo. marka dadka Soomaaliyeed waxaan u sheegayaa adduunyada way muujisay in ay kaalmo cad ay garab kala taagan tahay, laakiin dadka Soomaaliyeed waxaan leeyahay mar kale idinku iskaalmeeya, khilaafka iska daaya, far isku fiiqfiiqa iyo isxamashada iska daaya. wax idin taray waxay tahay in la arkaa haddii adduunyadu ay aragto inaadan u diyaarsanayn lacagtan inaad qaadataan, lacagtan in inta la soo celiyo ama Maali la siiyo ama Syria la siiyo ama meel kale la siiyo, wax diidaya ma jiraan. dadka Soomaaliyeed dhinacooda haddaanay guuldarro ka imaanin, dhinaca caalamka guuldarro kama imaanin. dawladda Soomaaliyeedna way ka shaqaysay inay caalamka ku qanciso isku keento in Soomaaliya la saacido, waana la saacido Soomaaliya. khayr badan ayaa jira maasantii. Thank you.
Thanks very much for coming, everybody. If you have follow-up questions, the press teams are, of course, available for your assistance.